Welcome to Market Matters. I'm Lynn, joined by Sulhi Azman. Now on to companies in the news. Today we have Pavilion REIT and Global Oriental Berhad for our companies in the news. So Pavilion REIT yesterday has actually announced that it's entered into a conditional SPA to actually buy Tang USJ Mall for 488 million ringgit.
Now, analysts has been a mixed reaction on that. But first of all, let's have a look at Pavilion REIT, what their business is. It's actually a REIT stock, one of the most defensive stock, and it's controlled by none other than Tan Sri Desmond Lim, who also controls Melton Berhad. Now, interestingly, in Pavilion REIT, they have a Qatar Holdings as a main shareholders. Now, back to your news front earlier, analysts have quite a mixed reactions on the stock, basically. Some say, most of them are quite positive because CIMB, for instance, says that earnings could bump by 10 to 11%, as it could, be accretive to their earnings.
Yeah, Pavilion REIT actually owns Pavilion Mall and also the Pavilion Tower. So with this acquisition into, Taman, right? So it actually expands its geographical presence beyond just these two properties.
In KL City Centre into USJ, right?
That's right. So Kenanga actually considers this fairly significant, as with this acquisition, it makes up 10.5% of Pavilion REIT's total asset base. As we know, Pavilion REIT's asset base is about 4.4 billion ringgit now. So it says that, but analysts, they are not too surprised with this buy though, Sulhi, because they said that this Taman USJ Mall has been one of Pavilion REIT's right of first refusal since its listing.
Now, this also marks, the purchase of the Taman shopping mall is one of the first acquisition that it has made since listing in 2011. And I think also, market rumors have said that they are also looking at several other potential assets.
Fahrenheit, exactly. So it's also an acquisition target, still on the table, but that's not expected to occur so soon, because after this buy, you would actually see their gearing, right? From increasing from 15% to 23%. But note that this is actually still below the gearing limit of 50% by the REIT guidelines.
If you look at the HLIB, for instance, right, they have a very cautious tone on this acquisition. Number one, they have intensifying competition. Number two, they have exposure to rising inflation. And at the same time, what worries them, or maybe caution them, is that they are not operational yet, isn't it?
They are not operational. It actually expects to be to open in November. And a little bit of the mall, so it's a 5-story mall. It's got a 2-story car park, and it's got a net lettable area of 420,000 square feet.
Now, they have 1.5 million ringgit. Now, with the acquisition, I think it could bump up to 1.6, 1.7 million square feet. That would be, of course, value accretive to the earnings. But I wonder what kind of proposition would Pavilion REIT wants to have for this kind of mall?
Well, according to Alliance DBS, it noted that several terms and conditions in the agreement are actually favourable to Pavilion REIT. For example, average rentals should not fall below 9.20 ringgit per square foot per month. And it also says that this expected injection is a positive surprise, indicating that the management is optimistic of lifting occupancy to mature levels. Pavilion, as you know, as a mall, is gathering a lot of tourists from the international front, as well as the local front.
And it's also, Pavilion malls and are very, I think, at full occupancy rate, if I'm not mistaken there. But I think this would be clearly a value accretive to them. But again, as they say, we have seen mixed reactions from the analysts.
And just a quick one before we wrap up. So Pavilion REIT actually bought this mall from these two Sdn Berhads, two companies. One which is actually wholly owned by Global Oriental Berhad, which is also listed. So yesterday, because of this, Global Oriental Berhad saw its shares soaring up 13-14% yesterday, because it will actually use these sale proceeds to settle bank borrowings.
Now, Global Oriental is also,
said to be linked to Tan Sri Desmond Lim as well as Tan Sri Takin Yan.
But then that's all, of course, rumours, and that has yet to be certain. If you look at the Global Oriental, right, they also operate Grandmama's restaurants.
That's right, and also a few other restaurants. But we have to wrap this up. So takeaways for Pavilion REIT is actually entered into a conditional SPA to buy Taman Mall for close to 500 million ringgit. This will actually expand its geographical presence beyond just owning the Pavilion Mall and Tower. The mall will only open in November 2015, but the REIT itself expects this acquisition to be accretive. And that's all we have for today. I'm Lynn, joined by Sulhi Azman and Charlotte Chong. For more, please refer to www.theedgemarkets.com, or you can subscribe to our Edge Digital Daily and Weekly. Thank you for watching and have a good weekend.